the UK. We really appreciate your time, first of all, on the program there. Let's firstly start off, what are the implications of Kushner being under investigation here?
Well, thank you for having me. Well, the FBI announced last week that they were looking at a person of interest in the White House who is widely thought to be Kushner. It's not entirely clear what the implication. It certainly looks bad politically, given that Kushner is a senior and central figure in the Trump administration. Whether it links directly to the question of election interference is less clear. The Kushners also are a real estate empire. They also may have business dealings with Russia. And like many other aspects of the Trump scandals, the question may be less whether it relates directly to collusion as opposed to whether it relates to an attempt to cover up various inconvenient dealings with Russia. For example, the idea that Trump firing Comey, regardless of what actually happened between Russia, would nail Trump because it constitutes obstruction of justice. That idea that the cover-up is worse than the crime may also apply to Kushner. One of the things that they're looking at, or maybe looking at with relation to Kushner, is that he misled the government when he applied for security clearances, or that he might have otherwise perjured himself. So it may, this certainly may be part of the larger picture of collusion with Russia.
Sorry, Ben, if I can just jump in there just for a moment. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but just in terms of the interview with the banker, Mr. Gorkov is the head of a bank, and he was seen as subject to sanctions imposed by the Obama administration in response to Russia's annexation of Crimea and its support for separatists in the Ukraine. What would Kushner want out of a meeting with such a person?
It's possible. One possibility is that Kushner or Trump or both have some sort of financial ties with Russian interests, and that Vnesheconombank, which is the bank that you're referring to, may have something to do with that. It may also be, if there were collusion, that he's or some sort of quid pro quo going on, then theoretically he might want to meet with the head of Vnesheconombank as some sort of intermediary with Putin.